Now to complete our roadway, we want to add a 6-foot shoulder to the outside of our edge of pavement. Now we don't have a graphical element that represents the edge of shoulder right now. What we're going to do is use another tab on our new Edit Site Element dialog called the Section tab. And we're going to hang a section off of the edge of pavement. The option we want to use is Table versus Graphic. A graphic would be a cell that represents what this section looks like in a cell library. We're going to create a table of distances and elevations that are offset from that edge of pavement to create this section. Now ours is a very simple section. It's going to be just the edge of shoulder, but it could be more elaborate like curb and gutter. So our offset distance that we're going to set is 6 feet because we want a 6-foot shoulder, and we want it to have a 3% cross slope, so we're going to drop down minus 0.18. Now again, there's no graphical element yet to represent it. Geopack will draw one with this tool, and we want to make sure it gets on the right level, weight, and color, so we're going to select a pay item. We have a pay item located under our pay item folder in our Design and Computation Manager database, under Plan, under Curbing. We have a design shoulder. I'll click OK, and that'll add that to the dialog. So that's the first entry in my list of offset distances and elevations. So I'll add it to the list. Now this indeed is the only one in our list for now, so we don't need to add any more, but we could add more entries and just continue adding further distances and elevations. Our feature type, we've set this to boundary, so the shoulder is indeed the last element that's going to be part of this particular road object, so no triangles will fall outside of the edge of shoulder. So now I just need to select the elements that I want to put this shoulder on. And again, pretty much just like we did before, we need to select the edge of pavement elements that we want to have a shoulder come off of. So I'll go ahead and set my highlight color to something I can see. I'll select the edges of pavement that I would like to have a shoulder on. So basically I'm just not selecting the elements that are in the intersection. So those are the 8 elements or the 8 edges of pavement that I would like to put a 6-foot shoulder on. Now I just need to define the direction on which to put the shoulder. Do I want it to the inside of the edge of pavement or to the outside? So I'll click Set. I'll pull my mouse down into MicroStation, and you can see it's basically wanting a data point for the direction of section. So I'll data point to the outside and click Apply. Now when I turn my display back on, you should notice that it's drawn some MicroStation elements out there that represent the edge of shoulder. Those are the red lines. I'll turn my display back on and I'll zoom in to a particular area, and there's my shoulder.